Scouts, attention! Color guard, advance. Color guard, post the colors. Color guard, dismissed. Those in uniform perform the scout salute. Those not in uniform place their hand over their hearts. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2.
Welcome to the 2021 State of the County event and welcome to the Fox C6 School District. I am Fox C6 Superintendent Dr. Nisha Patel, and I am excited to partner with the Jefferson County Growth Association to host this year's event. Fox C6 is the largest school district in Jefferson County. We currently have 11,358 pre-K through high school students enrolled in the district. Fox C6 is made up of 1 early childhood center, 11 elementary schools, 4 middle schools, and 2 high schools. We are home to the Warriors of Fox High School and the Jaguars of Seckman High School. Fox C6 is made up of a wide variety of learners. 23% of students in Fox C6 qualify for free or reduced price meals, and 15% of our population qualifies for special education services. This past June, the Fox School District placed Proposition P, Promise, Purpose, and Progress for our students on the ballot. Prop P is a $40 million no-tax increase bond issue that will provide crucial infrastructure improvements across Fox C6. Voters in the district community approved this ballot measure with overwhelming support, with 75% of our voters voting to approve the proposition. Thanks to the support of the Fox C6 community, we will be able to build new additions at 4 schools: Antonia Elementary, Merrimack Heights, Fox High School, and Seckman Middle School. These major projects will modernize learning spaces, allow for ADA compliance in schools, and reduce overcrowding. Additionally, Prop P will provide crucial safety and security upgrades at all Fox C6 schools, along with new science labs in all middle and high schools and other capital improvement needs that directly impact our students each and every day. I can't thank our community enough for their support in our district. You may have noticed that the name of Prop P was Promise, Purpose, and Progress. Our ballot measure was named after the Fox C6 promise. Here in the district, we have a mission that every student will enter our schools with the promise to be loved and cared for, so that when they cross the stage at graduation, they will leave us with a purpose. We hope that students will leave our district and have found their passion in knowing what they want to do with their lives after high school graduation. In the past few years, we have done just that. Among the graduating class of 2019, 97.5% of graduating seniors found their purpose by attending college, trade school, the military, or a job they prepared for while in high school. That is something that I am incredibly proud of. On the path to graduating from Fox C6 with a purpose, there are many people who play a role in the success of our students, and many activities, programs, and courses that help our students to find their purpose. First is high-quality instruction. In our district, our teachers teach from a rigorous, student-focused curriculum with the goal of ensuring that all students master the important curricular concepts. In order to allow students to explore their passions and find their purpose, Fox C6 offers a variety of elective courses and programs to cater to the needs of our individual kids. Currently, we offer 2 tracks of Project Lead the Way courses, which is an advanced math and science program at both of our high schools. We offer engineering and computer science programs through Project Lead the Way. And thanks to a recent grant, Project Lead the Way will expand to middle schools in Fox C6 during the 21-22 school year. Fox C6 has a robust advanced placement program as well. We're proud to say that this spring, 540 students at Fox High and Seckman High signed up to take 862 exams. As a result of having success on an AP exam, students will enter their freshman year of college with both college credit and experience in college-level courses. In addition to the advanced placement courses we offer, our district also partners with Jefferson College to offer a college accelerated program. Students who apply for and are accepted to the CAP program earn an Associate of Arts degree through Jefferson College their junior and senior year, as they earn their high school diploma. Each year, about 20 juniors and 20 seniors participate in this prestigious program. Speaking of prestigious academic achievements, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Fox High School senior, Genevieve Buchanan, for earning a perfect score of 36 on the ACT exam. Congratulations, Genevieve. We are so proud of you. Helping our students to graduate from Fox C6 with a purpose takes on more forms than advanced placement courses, though. This year, 79 high school students are enrolled in technology and trade programs through the Area Technical School, known as ATS, at Jefferson College and the St. Louis CAPS program. We truly try to get a wide range of academic offerings for our students. In addition to helping our students to find their purpose through high-quality programs, in our district, we help our students find their purpose through extracurricular activities and athletics. At all grade levels, our district offers a wide variety of activities designed to help students identify with both their peers and adults who share their interests. Specifically, I'd like to highlight the robotics team at Fox High School. In the 1920 school year, this team qualified for state-level competition. In terms of athletics, our district has a history of excellence in athletics as well. In the past year, we saw 5 members of the Seckman High School wrestling team earn all-state honors. Additionally, Claire Slovic, a 2020 Seckman High School graduate, placed 3rd in the Girls Golf State Championship. Finally, our Fox High School football team made history this year by making it to the Class 6 state semifinals, earning the first 10-win season in school history and the school's first football district championship. In order to achieve the promise that students will be loved and cared for so that upon graduation they leave us with a purpose, it takes a team of dedicated staff members. We employ around 1,500 individuals who serve our students in a variety of roles. Each of these individuals play a crucial role in our promise to our kids. Whether it's our custodians who help clean our buildings, whether it's nurses who keep everyone healthy, the building secretaries who make sure that we get what we need, our technology team who ensures that teachers and students have the technology we need to be successful. Everyone plays a crucial role in the success of our kids. Teachers and admin in our district work incredibly hard, not only during the school year, but throughout the summer to ensure that we're providing the highest quality level of instruction for all students. In the summer of 2020 alone, teachers and admin signed up for over 1,300 individual professional development sessions, which were all held virtually. These workshops help facilitate our staff and give our teachers an opportunity to learn and practice instruction and can be implemented back in the classroom. Additionally, several Fox C6 staff members have recently been recognized by their peers for excellence in the classroom. Jason Barr, for example, a 4th grade teacher at Merrimack Heights, was honored as the Merrimack Heights Building Teacher of the Year for the 1920 school year and was later named our District Teacher of the Year. Jason is an amazing educator who brings out the best in each of his students. Amanda Bresnay, a marketing teacher and DECA sponsor at Fox High School, was recognized as the 2020 Missouri Marketing Teacher of the Year. Kim Zustiak, the speech, theater, and drama teacher at Seckman High, was recognized as the 1920 Missouri Speech Debate Theater Educator of the Year. We are so incredibly proud of all of these individuals and all of our staff. Like I said before, here in Fox C6, we make a promise to each and every one of our students that when they walk into our buildings, they will be loved and cared for so that upon graduation, they can leave our district with a purpose. I'd like to thank the Jefferson County Growth Association for partnering with us to host this event today. Before I say goodbye though, I would like to invite each of you in the audience to continue to connect with the Fox School District. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with the latest news from Fox C6. You can also subscribe to the district's podcast, the Fox C6 Strong Voices podcast, to hear more individual stories of our students, staff members, and community members. Thank you for allowing us to be a small part of your day today and highlight our wonderful district. Thank you again.
It's time to stand and sing when you're going through a battle. Just let your voices ring. Hey warriors, it's time to power through.
Good morning. My name's Dan Govro. I'm president of the Jefferson County Growth Association, and we'd like to thank Fox School District for working with us to provide a virtual State of the County this year, which is not an easy task, but it's very different because normally we have about 300 people here with us today. So it's a kind of a change due to COVID. I want to start out by saying a little bit about the JCGA, how we got where we're at today. The history of it is that it was formed in 1988 by some builders out here that couldn't get anybody to come out to Jefferson County because they thought we're still fighting Indians. So the home builders and developers got together and started this organization to advertise Jefferson County as a great place to live. It evolved through the years. We did billboards at first, and then it kind of faltered because it had run out of money. We were trying to do things and it just wasn't growing anymore. So in 2012, the organization was pretty much broke, and we was trying to decide what to do. Should we go ahead and keep the organization or disband the organization? And it was decided by the board at the time that we wanted to keep it and keep it moving, and the county executive was in favor of us also. So we reorganized the Jefferson County to the Jefferson County Growth Association. We made it include all businesses and residents in the whole county, not just builders. So I think it's worked out very well. We developed a new mission statement. The mission of the Jefferson County Growth Association is to provide coordination of professional leadership to promote, support new, existing growth throughout Jefferson County. And I think we've accomplished a lot of that. We have a lot more to accomplish. I want to thank our board. The executive board is myself as president, Donna Litton as vice president, Lisa Wigger-Lewis is secretary, and Tracy McClinton is the treasurer. Sharon Floyd is our executive director, and you'll hear a lot more about her because she's the glue that holds the organization together. She's a hard worker and has organized our new website and made it work the way it should work. We have several board of directors, and I'm not going to name all of them. Normally I would have them stand up, but we can't do that today. But we appreciate all their efforts. They all work on committees, and they all help this organization grow and do things for the county. We want to give a special thanks to the Fox District School District, Nisha Patel. Dr. Nisha Patel had make her talk, and they have a great school district and a big part of the county. The Communication and Structural Tech Coordinator, J.P. Presavento, and the Fox Jazz Band and Fox Choir, and the Fox C6 School District Administration staff for all their work on help put this together. We're going to thank Jefferson County Executive Dennis Gannon, who will make the talk about the county and what's going on there and what will happen next year. The Jefferson County Tourism President, Scott Seek, will speak. Jefferson County Growth Association is myself, and we want to thank KJFF, J98 Radio, and Livestream STL for helping put this together. Some of our major sponsors is Dobbs Tire and Auto. He is a gold member. He is the largest sponsor we have. We have silver members as Comtree and myself, Govro Land Services. And we have bronze members as Enterprise Bank and Trust, First State Community Bank, Express Mart, Production Castings, and St. Motors. Continuing with the bronze members is Express Employment Professionals, Mercy Hospital, Fortune Bank, Ameren, Missouri, and Jim Butler Chevrolet. So we have quite a few bronze sponsors. So we thank those people and all the sponsors, like I said, to make this happen today, or we wouldn't be here. 2020 events. We, like every organization, we had a rough year with the COVID, so we had to cancel a lot of events. But we did manage to put on some of our events, and some of them were cut back from what they normally were, like the Bottleneck Bridge Ride. That was in August and through September, and what we did this year, we normally have about 600 to 800 people riding bikes throughout the county, and what we did is kind of broke up bicycle ride. They picked up their stuff, they rode the trails, and it still had about 60 people. So it was cut down, but it's still an enjoyable ride, and it's enjoyable to bring people into Jefferson County with this bottleneck bridge ride. And hopefully, without the virus next year, this thing will be big again. I want to thank Andy Held, who helps put that together. He does a fantastic job. The other things we did, we had a biannual fall meeting, which we had we did have a biannual meeting, which we had Kelly Vollmer from the Health Department, who was our speaker. And so it was well attended, and we did social distancing, and had no problems with that one at all, and it worked very well. The other big thing we did was amazing to me is our golf tournament, which is our biggest fundraiser of the year. And we had a good group of that put it together. David Hovis, Grant Bowen, Tracy McClendon, and our executive director, Sharon Floyd, put it together. We had an amazing 34 teams, which is a record for us. And we broke it up to be more games, more than just golf. And we had social distancing without any issues with the whole program. So it worked very well this year. So my congratulations to our team to put that together. Some of the other 2020 accomplishments we did, which has been a tough year again, we checked with the chambers and throughout the county. Then the chambers were struggling because they could not put on events either. So we did, with Sharon's help, she did the brunt, but we did a 50-50 fundraiser to support the chambers, and we raised somewhere around $12,000, which was all given back to the chambers to help them out with their funds to keep alive and going. So that was, I think, we still try to coordinate with the chambers to see what else they can do and work together to promote Jefferson County. We also, through our promotion of Jefferson County growth, we got new bumper stickers and also new billboard wraps, which were up along the highways to promote to Shop Jefferson County and keep people here shopping. And also, even through the COVID, we were able to update our one plan, one voice that we usually give to the politicians. And we found in the past, if we have a bunch of people asking for different things, we get nothing. If we have a direction and everybody agrees on, and they can focus on that, we have a chance of getting some funds to help our county grow and prosper. So that's why we put this together, and we pass it out to the politicians in Jeff City. The other thing we accomplished, which I'm really happy with because it took a lot to do, been wanting to do this for a long time, we formed the Jefferson County Tourism Commission. It's a separate organization. It's a 501c3, and it's being put together, and you'll hear more on that from Scott Seek, who is the president, a little bit later. So what we promote is always shop Jefferson County. Why do we want to shop Jefferson County more than St. Louis or somebody else? Well, it could save your life because the taxes go to pay for the fire, the ambulance, the police, and actually runs our cities. So the taxes that we spend here stay here and are very important than to go someplace else and spend the money. Everything you can get is right here in Jefferson County. Your tax dollars matter, and if you look at the chart, you'll see where some of your tax dollars go and how they stay in Jefferson County and how it runs our cities and counties. Because without the sales tax, we do not survive. Just a couple of the shops out here and places to visit is Shop Visit. Again, we have our shop, Jefferson County, the work and play and live here. And we have pictures of some of the things that we can visit, like the Macedon Fair or Macedon Art Park for hiking. And there's many hiking trails that we'll be putting in the tourism group. So we have a good employment place in Jefferson County. There's a lot of jobs here. You don't have to leave to have good jobs. We got a list of labor characteristics and demographics, and you can read this or look at it later at your leisure. We have some of the major employers, which we do have some big employers in Jefferson County, believe it or not. They're hidden out throughout the hills. So some of our coming events that we hope to be able to put on this next year is our biannual installation breakfast. That'll be in April. The legislative forum, which we usually do when the legislators are done with the session, they come back and tell us what they accomplished or didn't accomplish. That'll be in May and usually is held at the college. Bottleneck Bridge Ride will be on August 15th. Biannual meeting again in September with a new speaker. The golf tournament will be in October, and we have a holiday party in December, which we didn't have this year, but it's usually a good time to meet with the politicians because we invite those there and you can be one-on-one with them. So again, we have the Shop Jefferson County. It may save your life. I truly push, you've heard me push this so many times, is shop local, shop Jefferson County. And I want to go back to one I said a few years ago. If you're not shopping at the shops here in Jefferson County and you're shopping on the internet and you have a heart attack because you're not getting any exercise, call 911. No answer. Guess what? Go on the internet now and order you a defibrillator. Maybe when it comes to your house in a couple days, they can put it in your casket with you. So thank you, Shop Jefferson County.
Hi, my name is Scott Seek. I'm with the Jefferson County Tourism Commission. Today I want to speak about our organization, where we came from, how we've grown, and what our future plans are. The Jefferson County Tourism Commission was born from the Jefferson County Growth Association's Tourism Committee. For about a decade, the JCGA has sought to encourage tourism as it is a natural engine of growth throughout the county. The JCGA sponsored events that included the car shows, the golf events, and our most recent success in the Bottleneck Bridge Ride. The Bottleneck Bridge Ride is a cycling event that winds through the natural beauty of Jefferson County. We've been able to attribute over 80% of the participants as people from outside the zip codes of Jefferson County. There are many other events and attractions in Jefferson County that don't get a lot of attention. As a county, there's a lot of separate groups doing great things to bring people into the county to participate in specific events. Unfortunately, their voices are confined to their group or range. We also have amazing natural resources that are completely underutilized. We have the Big River, the Merrimack, and the biggest underutilization is that Old Man River, the Mississippi. I always say that most of our river towns don't even know that they're river towns. This has got to change. Over time, we realized that in order to really create an impact for Jefferson County, we would need to form a tourism commission. Starting in 2019, Dennis Gannon and Dan Govro started to push towards the formulation of this group. A steering committee quickly fell into place, which included the Jefferson County Growth Association and the 3 cities who currently have tourism commissions. This included Brian Richardson with the city of Arnold, Greg Camp with the city of Festus, and Nathan Schaff with the city of Peevely, as well as members of their tourism commissions. We were also given a large amount of help by the Missouri Department of Tourism as well as St. Genevieve's Tourism Commission. They also gave us direction. We utilized a huge amount of expertise from Todd Tracy with the EDC. All along the way, the group could not have been successful without the tireless work of our executive director, Sharon Floyd. The Tourism Commission was incorporated and created the first set of bylaws and formed our executive board. A trustworthy group of great individuals were appointed to the Jefferson County Tourism Commission. The board members are myself, Rob Schneider, David Hovis, Brian Richardson, Tom Polisel, Mark Russell, Rhonda Gerstner, and Sharon Floyd as our executive director. The board will also consist of an advisory committee that will bring expertise and focus into the group. Most recently, the Tourism Commission has been able to get support from all of the cities with tourism commissions. Arnold, Festus, and Peevely, along with the JCGA, are helping to fund the first year of our startup. This allows us to work on outside funding, which will include tourism funding from the state of Missouri, which includes legislation and grants that can further our goals. We will also be asking for grants from the Jefferson Foundation and many other tourism grant sources. We are planning a joint meeting with our local representatives to discuss how they can help with this initiative. We will also be working with the 3 cities and the county to work on expanding the city bed taxes to a county-wide bed tax. While this is not a cost that is incurred by the residents of Jefferson County, it would greatly benefit us when expansion pushes beyond St. Louis's borders. This expansion of more services to draw more people to Jefferson County can be our field of dreams. We are ripe for this type of growth. This brings me to some of the initiatives that the JCTC is and will be working on over the next several years. By partnering with organizations like TrailNet and Missouri Department of Tourism, we are in the beginning stages of building a master plan that will include complete streets, more trails, and connectors to our county's amazing resources and natural beauty. There are state, county, and municipal parks that are amazing and will draw people from all over if we can get them the right message. We will form a consortium that will bring these great spaces together and improve upon what we have. As a post-COVID world is in view, we will start to see people who will continue to work from their homes want to make more frequent outings away from their current neighborhoods. We have a great opportunity to give those people a reason to visit our county. We are so close to the city, but our resources can give a convenient getaway. I am the president of the Jefferson County Parks Board. In our last meeting, we discussed how there is a need for such a consortium. Right now, each entity just takes care of their own needs without knowing what the other may want to do. We have an opportunity to work with each other to pool our resources. The JCTC will help bring all of these entities together. We have some of the great wineries, breweries, and restaurants in the county as well. The JCTC fully intends to draw more and more people to these venues. They are a great reason to stay. Our destination restaurants are amazing, and our only real problem is that we don't have enough of them. We need to save and grow places like Kimmswick. People want to come and see these places, but a consistent flow and succession is lacking. If something isn't done, these places may fall off the map. LaChance's new restaurant is a hopeful breath of fresh air. We need to find ways to expand their reach. Villa Antonia and Wild Sun have amazing venues that people need to see. Maiden Mill, Four Brothers Mead, Tetros, and soon Pedal and Pie all have organizations and events connected to them that bring people in. We need to expand their reach. Our hope is that as more success is shown from the JCTC's involvement, more of the attractions will want to utilize the JCTC to promote all the great things that Jefferson County has to offer. Our restrictive neighbors to the north have given us a gift. People are jumping over the river and visiting us. We want them to keep coming back. As more people come in and see what we have to offer, more will want to stay. We intend to promote those overnight destinations. We want to give people a reason, a value, to leave their money in Jefferson County. We think we know how. We are currently working on a set of packages per se that will give our travelers a guide. By picking the packages through our website, they will have an easy to follow flow of great things to do while visiting Jefferson County. We are sure that they will have a great time with these packages, but they may also want to pick from an a la carte menu of things to do. By promoting our county this way, we're hopeful to show some of the best things that Jefferson County has to offer and encourage further exploration in our great county. Now is the time that I will ask for your help. We need you to contact your city, county, district, and state elected officials. Contact them all. We need to let them know that tourism is a vital part of our growth in Jefferson County and needs our support. They are ready and willing to help, but they want to know that you know there is a value and interest in this initiative. If there is value in coming to Jefferson County, small and large businesses will want to come and stay in Jefferson County. For too many years now, I've heard the cry of our county doesn't have enough money. We are consistently asking for charity and help. What I have not heard is a consistent message of how we are a great county with great resources, great parks, great restaurants, and great destinations. I hear the jokes about how our inability to work together in Jefferson County, but I don't hear about all the amazing people and things that come out of Jefferson County. We need to stand up and rise up as a county and stop asking for the handouts and start giving value that people are happy and willing to pay and participate in. The Jefferson County Tourism Commission wants to be a catalyst for that initiative, and we want to participate in our growth. Thank you.
Good morning. I'd like to thank the Jefferson County Growth Association for putting this program together again this year. At the time of this recording, we have just concluded 2020, and we now have embarked in 2021. Many of our year-end numbers have not been finalized yet, so I really can't share a lot with the final details of those numbers. The year 2020 brought us many challenges to Jefferson County and the entire world. I would like to talk briefly about a few key events, projects, and outcomes that Jefferson County experienced or implemented in 2020. I will conclude with a summary of what we envisioned for Jefferson County during 2021. On the economic front, as Jefferson County ended 2019 with an unemployment rate of 3.3%, we began 2020 with great optimism, some ambitious goals, and a drive for our local economy to be even better. We wanted to build on gains we had made in employment, in businesses, in the business climate, and providing more efficient and professional county services as the taxpayers would expect. Unfortunately, in March of 2020, we experienced the onset of global pandemic 19. By the end of March, Jefferson County government had to make several adjustments and redeploy many of our key staff members into different roles to deal with the emerging pandemic. At the same time, we continued the business continuity for our taxpayers of Jefferson County. We were able to keep operations functional, but in some cases we reduced or adjusted operations. Jefferson County unemployment numbers jumped dramatically to 2.3% during the month of April. The pandemic and some of the underlying effects caused a disruption on our economy, our health care, our school systems, and our lives in general. Many institutional meetings transitioned from in-person meetings to Zoom, video conferencing, live streams, or other forms of communications to mitigate the COVID-19 pandemic. During 2020, the county was awarded $26 million to allocate for COVID-19 assistance and mitigation efforts. Through the CARES Act, we were able to help small businesses, food banks, schools, public entities, and other entities following the state and federal guidelines. We aggressively advertised the program on the internet, social media, print media, digital media, and the radio. With the concurrence of the County Council, we have to date been able to distribute $17 million. When the review of current applications are completed and are approved, the numbers will increase to $20 million. And with the recent extensions of the CARES Act funding, we remain confident we will be able to allocate the remaining funds. In 2020, some of the things that we were able to accomplish were the rebuilding of our county website, bringing it into a modern, contemporary functioning platform, and its new look, easy navigation, and we've had many compliments for our website. Our county highway department has successfully completed 1,095 service work orders on county roads. We expanded our maintenance subdivision street maintenance program that was implemented 2 years ago. This year, in 2020, we added an additional 20 subdivisions, and now we are currently maintaining 64 subdivision streets. The county also completed a repair project on a completely failed road on Sulphur Springs, and now that road is functional and safe for travelers. I am pleased to announce that we also began construction on our Animal Resource Center in the High Ridge House Springs area. That project came in below budget. It's currently being worked on right now, and we expect this to be fully functional by midsummer this year. Jefferson County also completed upgrades to LED lighting in the Civic Center at High Ridge. The facility has had new lightings on all their courts, new pickleball courts, basketball courts, and a modified inline hockey area. We also completed installation of pavilions at many of the parks for public use. We were able to put, this is a great thing, we were able to put 145 properties back on the tax-paying rolls through the process of trustee sales for the county. Through the Emergency Operations Center, we were able to coordinate requests from local entities to the Missouri and the National Strategic Stockpile as the pandemic progressed. This allows us to accomplish distribution of almost 40,000 PPE kits for local households, which represents about 2 million masks, 2,842 gallons of hand sanitizer to the public. This is a brief listing of some of the things that we accomplished in 2020. We were able to carry out. I would like to thank each member of the Jefferson County staff for persevering with us and pushing forward this past year and attempting to accomplish our mission. As we move through 2021, we will continue our mission. We will continue working on and executing the programs and projects scheduled in 2021. Jefferson County is in the process of putting together many new platforms that do not require coming to the county to do business. We're going to be transitioning into electric technology that will allow you to apply for a building permit online, pay your taxes online, and many things to bring us in a little bit more of a contemporary way of doing business. We're also in the final stages of bringing into a system where one system does all in our public works, so you'll be able to do many of the activities you normally come to on a daily basis. All of our county departments have many challenging issues that they try to work to serve the people of Jefferson County. Our driving business, like many businesses, should be to use and meet the needs of our citizens and meet their expectations. We must have all hands on deck during this next year to fully recover and head on a direction of recovery. Much of the future success will depend on each of us with the policies and the proposed county legislation to make sure that we have a cost-benefit analysis. Our actions or lack of actions in the near will determine current and future successes of our economy and potential standards of living for the future. Let it not be said that we leave our children, our grandchildren, with no hope, no stability, or an opportunity to succeed and prosper here in Jefferson County. Our most recent unemployment numbers in Jefferson County reflect a very encouraging correction. From the peak in April of 10.3% to now a total of 3.8%, which is lower than the statewide average of 4.4% unemployment rate. I want to thank the citizens of Jefferson County for remaining loyal and strong during these challenging times. The local support of many of our businesses in Jefferson County reflect well on our sales tax for the end of the year. Our restaurants, our small businesses need your continued support to stay open. Please shop local and spread this word throughout our communities. This support will sustain our business partners and make our community more vibrant. With the pandemic that has stretched longer than many have expected, I know there are many people struggling right now. A job may have been lost, a loved one or a personal friend might have passed away, or you personally may have suffered the effects of COVID-19. As we move forward into 2021, I believe better days are ahead. I also think that we can see a new sun at the end of the horizon. If we will all commit ourselves to put our boots on, roll up our sleeves, stand tall, and with the spirit of optimism, we can reach out a hand of comfort to each other to support each other during these times. To the parents, to the grandparents, and adults and children alike, we can all draw strength from each other knowing that we can walk together at the end of the tunnel. Please make a commitment by saying to someone each day a word of kindness and thanks. As we move forward, I'll please ask each of you to respect each other and do what you can do to help mitigate the transmission of the COVID virus. Vaccine allocations have been received in Jefferson County, and in fact, at this time, the first phase of vaccinations have been occurring. There is a joint task force working on how to strategically get shots in people's arms, vaccines for those who want it. There's a joint effort making sure that we can deliver an effective vaccine system to you in your homes, or not in your homes, but to you. I will continue to urge everyone to follow the CDC guidelines to help control the spread of the virus. Wash your hands frequently, social distance as much as possible. If you cough or sneeze, cover your mouth, and if you're sick, stay home. I want to thank everyone that has helped in these efforts this past year. I especially want to thank our first responders, those working in the healthcare field in these trying times. Former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "In the long run, we shape our lives, and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our responsibility." I am very optimistic that the continued advances in therapeutics and other treatments, along with the diligence of our citizens, we can and will turn the corner soon. Thank you for the opportunity to serve as your county executive. Be safe, stay healthy, and we look forward to a better year. Thank you.